Hello, welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with Shoky. Today in the kitchen, I went for a different angle. I don't know why. Just because. It's also hot in here. It's summer, I don't know if you guys know this. So, I have a few packages here from Amazon, such as that, and that. But then I also have another box from the Boston Scally Company. That one I'll probably open last, so we'll see. But I do want to take this time to go ahead and promote the Now You Made It Awkward podcast, where I sit down with a few friends, we talk about nerd culture and such, and also just life in general, things we're watching, things we just got, much like, and things like that. You know, go subscribe to the podcast. I usually share it in the community tab here on the main Shoky channel. Also, if you would like to help support all of my channels, you can do so at the Patreon, which is linked down below. You'll be able to see out the box reaction to, well, stuff like this, where I open it for the first time and get to see, mess with it, things like that. So if I'm not going to do any type of actual review for it, it ends up on the Patreon. So if you're interested in that, for as little as $5 a month, you can actually have access to those things. Or if you want to just help support a little bit, I believe you can go as low as just $3 a month just to help support financially. Because frankly, YouTube doesn't pay worth a shit. Like, legitimately. Like, I don't know when the next YouTube paycheck will come. But I know that from my patrons, I get some money per month, and it does help. In fact, it helps me, buy some stuff like this. So, I'll actually start with what just came in. So, it is a little bag from Amazon. You can see it there. Though, let me know if, for you guys, if you lately, like within the last couple of weeks, if you've ordered from Amazon, does Amazon deliver it, or does someone else deliver it? Because the last few packages I've gotten from Amazon have all been shipped via the post office. And one of them has never shown up. So first up, we have from Tamashii Nations, just a little figure stand. I also realize now that shooting this angle, I lose my lighting. So I have to come all the way back here. So zoom in, me, on that. So I just needed a couple of small action bases with the clamps to help hold up a couple specific figures that frankly don't want to stand. Looking at you, Wolfman. Cut to where the Wolfman currently is. Right there. That's where he keeps falling. And there's his stand. He's supposed to be right there. Yeah, no joke, he always falls over. It sucks. I'm actually very angry about it. But either way, moving on to the larger box in a bag. Now this was triggered by... Ooh, box is definitely worn out. This was triggered by some information that just came out around about Comic-Con. And it's pretty much one of my first forays into actual Japanese Sentai merch, and it is the Kyorino from Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. And I'm sure I didn't say that right, but many years ago with another YouTuber friend of mine who's no longer around, I actually got to play with this a few times and I enjoyed it a lot. So I figured, why not go ahead and pick it up for myself. It is available on Amazon. Please don't go buy all of them right now. This has definitely been opened before, so it's either been opened or something. Yeah, it's definitely been opened before. I don't know if it's... Normally I don't do out the boxes this way, but... Okay, so instructions are there. Everything is bagged still, so maybe just the outer box is torn up, but the outer box, who cares? So, because the American version... Sorry, I'm going to drop the accent for a second. So the new American version for, was it Galaxy Cosmic Fury? Cosmic Fury is coming out, and it looks like ass in comparison, and I doubt it will have the cool interconnectivity that the original one did. And it seems like they're not even doing the Q-Tamas justice. Seems that way. I could be wrong. So figured last minute before everybody else gets to buying them out, I'm going to go ahead and buy the few that I want from this particular series. But you got to start with Kurano because it's the original, whatever you want to call it. Cosmic Megazord, I guess, is really what they're going to call it. I guess I have to figure out which batteries it takes. I think it's just double A's, honestly. I'll look. So, I will probably do an actual review of this. And if you guys notice, I did do a real review this past week. So, that was weird. That was definitely weird for me. So, Boston Scally. This one's really easy. I did put up a video for this a while back. And frankly, I didn't have enough of this particular item back then. And, if you collect anything, whether that's action figures, cool alcohols, such things, you need to have proper ways to store and or display such things. And in the case of, like this, I actually don't know where that's going to go right now. But for my Boston Scally caps, I've got the head hangers. And I think this is enough. If it's not, I'm going to be pissed, but I think it is for all the hats I currently have laying around. And if you saw the video, this one right here, it will be good, to just go check that out if you're remotely interested in these products, if you're a hat guy or if you want something like that. Other products exist, but because I'm into buying branded stuff, I bought the actual hat hangers from them. Probably end up with more, if I'm honest, down the line. So, yeah, it is what it is. But all these things, like, this is literally just to help me display a couple of figures that are problematic. And I know NECA has their own particular bases, and I have those, and they're not working. So I figured Time Machine Nation probably get me a little bit further in this case. It is made for humanoid figures. So it is what it is. And honestly, like, this one, ever since I saw this particular Megazord slash, whatever you want to call it, either MGO or whoever else I watched review these things back in the day, they look silly, but the gimmick is fun, and I watched a good bit of the series, and it's just fun for me. I don't know, after I get rid of all my Gundam stuff, maybe I'll buy a bunch of these old things and end up putting them in the details. So let me put that out here to you guys here watching this channel, the few people who will watch this video. I've put up a few of my old Gundams for sale, like the actual built collection, and some stuff is sold, some stuff just sat. At least one guy, I'm sorry I didn't really get back to you in an effective manner, but in theory, I could put up just a chunk of collection up for a raffle. Like, here's the box of stuff, $5 buy-in, just to get it out of here. Like, I'm just done with having the Gundam stuff. I have nowhere to put it. And honestly, if it could be passed on to people who will either cherish the collection or want to use it as building fodder or something like that, it would be good. I was about to throw that away, and I realized I can't. The garbage can is covered by the camera. So if you guys would be interested in anything like that, and probably have to be US only because, well, it's not going to be worth shipping stuff overseas. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see a full-on, yeah, here we go, I'll just say it that way. If you want to see a full-on review of this and all the ones that I'll get down the line, hopefully before they all disappear forever, also, comment down below, let me know. But either way, that's it for this one. I actually have to go film some out the boxes. And I gotta turn the AC back on because it's hot as crap in here. I turned it off so I could film, and now I'm regretting it. You're welcome. Also, this is weird framing, I know. It's a weird frame. Just wanted to change it up a little bit. That, and I'm just not going to point out there's a mess over here that I'm hiding. So either way. Guys, do the like and subscribe thing. Once again, Patreon plug, Patreon. It'd be nice to hit 10,000 subscribers here, but if I don't, the Patreon actually will do. And I need more of my nerds over there. And of course, if you want to listen to the early versions of the podcast as well, with having a video version, uncut, that's going to be that's over there on the Patreon, along with obviously all of these things. So I'll see you guys later, and remember, as always, get out of my kitchen. Oh, dear God, it's hot. Okay, I'm seriously gonna go turn the AC on. Quit looking at my butt.